Donald Cerrone's UFC return is absurd on so many levels, and I just want to start off by saying I am a massive fan of Donald Cerrone. I love his fighting style, I love his personality, I love what he's done for the sport, and I'm going to root for him pretty much every time he fights. But he should not be making a comeback for a multitude of reasons. First of all, why? He wants to get to 50 fights under the Zuffa banner. But for someone who historically has a pretty love-hate relationship with the game, I know most fighters do, but someone who's very openly expressed, losing love for the sport, it's, a bit concerning, and especially someone who thrived on being active and fighting constantly, inactivity has never been a cowboy's friend at all, which I think would, harm his chances. And he expressed a desire to maybe come back at 185, depending on how his weight is. Who is he going to fight at 185? Who? Right? Because I don't know about the contract situation with Nate Diaz. Right? I don't think they'll bring Nate Diaz back at 185, but Nate's already beat him. Who else are they going to bring back? Jorge Masvidal? Masvidal's already knocked him out. I know Masvidal's coming back, but Masvidal's already knocked him out at 170. Are they just going to give Cowboy bottom feeders a middleweight? Because even then, I don't entirely trust Cowboy's chances, because he lost 6 in a row, and a few of them were fight by finish, and not even concussive. Cowboy just simply doesn't take a punch well compared to other fighters in the UFC, and I feel like if you're fighting bigger, stronger dudes that just hit harder, it's not going to go well. So, and even if he goes to 170, who's he going to fight? Right? Nate Diaz is in the UFC. Masvidal's coming back, but Masvidal's already knocked him out. You could do Ferguson, but, you could do Ferguson, but that's it's really pushing it. You can't do Nick Diaz, because Nick Diaz is, don't even get me started. It just doesn't make any sense. And let's address the elephant in the room. He has openly admitted to doing steroids after he left, right? That is completely fine. You leave the UFC, you retire, go on testosterone replacement, completely fine. He looks happy as can be. He got a hair replacement, he's looking schmick, right? He's putting on a good amount of weight. You look in the videos, he's looking fucking huge, right? And now he's coming back after going and taking a bunch of steroids for 2 years. Don't get me wrong, you have to be in the testing pool for 6 months. But if you have to look me in the eye and say that doesn't have any effect on your performance when you return, you're just talking out of your ass. That's just ridiculous. You should not be able to do this. And I just think there's so many reasons why Cowboy shouldn't do this. I liked that Dana White said no. But obviously, there's some things Dana White can't do, and Cowboys entered the testing pool anyway. So if he does make a return, I really do hope they match him appropriately. I'm trying to think, because of course the Ferguson matchup is kind of ideal for both of them, but the fact that Cowboy's just been on roids and is considering 185 means he's just going to batter Ferguson. And I don't think anyone wants to see that. He could fight Masvidal. I still think Masvidal wins. I still think Masvidal's got a bit more on the tank than Cowboy does. But again, Cowboy has just gone and done a bunch of steroids. And he won't pop for anything. Apparently he's already submitted one clean sample. But it's just unethical. You see with Conor McGregor, he, goes out, fixes his leg, does a bunch of steroids. You never hear the words, I have done steroids, or I am on testosterone replacement, come out of McGregor's mouth, right? They've both done it. But Cowboy straight up admits it and is coming back, right? If that doesn't tell you that the UFC's drug testing system is very, very lax, I don't know what else does. It's just ridiculous. Cowboy should not be returning, but regardless, I'm going to root for him. But I am somewhat interested as to how they match him up. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that to people's attention. The fact that he has been doing steroids and the fact that his return is a bit confusing. But I just wanted to bring some of that to light as it is talk of the town lately. So anyway, guys, just put your thoughts down in the comments below and see you later.